Are you part of the homosexual underground?
The homosexual underground?
The smoker sits up immediately, his eyes wide with amused surprise. A honeyed smile lingers on his lips.
Why, yes, I am, officer. Why? Do you want to investigate?
Yes.
Oh, it's a pleasure group. A sub rosa pleasure group congregating in cellars under the cover of night. Saturday night. Sometimes even Friday night.
What about Thursday night?
Or Thursday night. Sometimes the congregating doesn't even end. It carries on into our daily life.
He lowers his voice conspiratorially and looks around. But why do you convene? What do you do?
Oh, we're ambitious. We want to destroy the last vestiges of meaning, the last things people in Rebishol have to hold on to, the true symbols of security. The meaning of man and woman, mother and father, their marriage.
The gay agenda! You've seen it here first! These liberals are poisoning Revachol!
Everything will be constantly shifting and moving under our rule. The future will belong to a circus of identities just spinning around, surreal and unreal. You won't even know who you are anymore.
Does it have anything to do with disco?
Yes, we listen to a lot of disco. Some say we engineered disco to spread our vision of a vertiginous, ever-changing society, where all there is a razzle-dazzle of gold.
Vertiginous, yet another word I've never heard in my life. I like this game. I like that it expands my vocabulary, because then I get to feel pretentious when I slip it into conversation.
We are going to change the family unit with all this razzmatazz and finger dancing. And with mysteries. Of course, the mysteries are also of sexual nature, very esoteric.
I do like disco. Maybe I should get into it.
You can't just get into it. You have to be born into it. One is either already in the homosexual movement or forever excluded from it.
That's a little bit closed-minded for someone who's part of like an underground like community of queer people. That's a little bit closed-minded. What if I can't remember whether I'm in or not? What if I can't remember anything about my life aside from the fact that I like disco?
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's exactly what we're looking for. Who knows, maybe you were homosexual in the past. Maybe all of that has been repressed. I have to say that you do look like someone who might be part of the underground. You have that very distinctive, I can't understand what's going on here look.
Okay. Okay, I have to think about it.
Do think about it, officer.
He starts laughing and leans back against the counter. This is going to be like a 20-hour mind project for me. 20 hours at least.
Absolutely wonderful.
A man like you can figure out his sexuality in a working day. It won't be 20 hours unless you want to enter the heightened realms of the phantasme erotique afterwards. It may be 20 hours or more, but that would be on your own time.
The phantasme erotique. That sounds enticing. Shit. I can't get homosexual underground because I don't have because I have anti-object task force. If I press stop, is that gonna just... Oh! Oh, look at that. It actually saves the progress of internalizing it. I'm gonna disregard anti-object task force and really process this newfound... Well, actually, I wouldn't really call it newfound. I'm pretty sure Harry's been attracted to this young man ever since he first laid eyes on him. You see mysterious strangers in the night, leaning against unlit doorways, engaged in hushed conversation. A shadowy cabal exchanging looks, whispered in dark alleys and unmarked locales. A radical cell conspiring against the state, and perhaps even against man and woman. Was that a secret handshake? What's going on? Who are these secretive people? How will they accomplish their sinister and world-altering goals? And most importantly, are you one of them? You could be. Maybe you forgot. Tell me again about that muscular type who came to investigate the crime.
Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
Besides muscular, did he have any other identifying traits?
Oh, let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries. He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Oranese.
Is it the scab leader outside Everott's place? What did he look like?
Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types.
What did you tell him?
Nothing. That I didn't see anything.
And he believed you?
Why shouldn't he?
Did you tell him about your friend?
What friend?
Your Sunday friend, the witness.
No, I don't think it came up.
Was he alone?
Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
His earpiece?
Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes wear.
What was he saying?
Just reporting back whatever I was telling him.
Thank you for the information.
Sure. Anything else on your mind?
His lazy eyes stroll over my face. I'm gonna leave now.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
What does gendarme mean? Is it endearing? I assume it's endearing. Oh wait, no, I remember now. Gendarme is a term for police officer. I remember now. It's certainly become endearing though in the way he uses it. All right, well there we go. No more question about it. Harry is wrestling with his sexuality. Hello. It's all about money, you know. You know, for someone who really proselytizes that hustler grind set, you seem to sit on this bench an awful lot. Wait, it's Wednesday, which means that there's a new part of the map. What the fucking ceiling? Look at him over there. Where does he sleep? Does he live in this thing? Whatever. Everything is good here! Yeah, whatever, ceiling. Morning, officer. Is this the guy who ate Barry's salami? Well, why can't I talk to him?
A rusting control panel with loose wires dangling out from the hole where an indicator light used to be, and a mechanical lever sitting in the middle.
Pull it again.
You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then, the water lock starts moving.
Oh, yeah! Oh, there it is. There we go. It's done.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked, not with everything that's going on.
Actually, Kim, the only way we can progress the story at this point is by going across this waterlock. Gotta get 2 signatures for Everard. I'm gonna find the armored gloves. It's the little girl in the fishing village. I'm never gonna get the full set now, because I had to fucking throw the towel in on that. Call Alice back in a day for info in the armor. Okay, let's, I should have done that yesterday. Let's go do that right now.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Run my fingers over one of the steering levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. Your fingers waste no time closing around the handle. Clutch disengaged. Release the handle. Clutch drops. Right foot yearns for the familiar touch of the accelerator pedal. You have synced with the machine's mechanical circulation.
How are you, my friend?
The smell of freshly treated leather, the lack of dirt and dust on the dashboard, and a neat little brush in the cup holder, all seem to be whispering, "I'm good, cherished and cared for, in the hands of a tending owner."
Release the clutch handle.
The handle is pulled back. Somewhere deep inside the drivetrain, the disc is mated to the flywheel again. A radio on a hook.
Alright.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Alice, this is Firewalker. Reconnect me to the 41st, over.
Right. Please hold.
10-4, come in. Firewalker, over. Roger that, 10-10.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Ah, here we go. Have you heard back from the ICP about the serial number?
Yes. The armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Bétancourt, sur la Clé in 42. It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Oranese pharmaceutical companies in the Seminine conflict. So, it seems the armor went to Seminine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued.
Do you know what it's called now? Over?
The most recently registered firm that the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP is a military contractor called Trinell, and the one before it was Downwell. I think they might be the same contractor.
A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's physique in mind. You should ask for whom this suit was fitted.
A suit of armor like this would have been customized to fit the wearer. There must be a record of the person to whom it was issued.
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though.
Yes, please do try. It's imperative that we learn whose armor this was.
Sure. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I will have more information for you then.
Damn it.
57th, over.
I really should have fucking called her yesterday, because now I'd have, like, more information. Alright, come on, Kim. We're going wandering. The radio relay hums with electricity. Traffic beyond the gate. More abandoned motor lorries. Ah. I remember this. Primer. Jam Rock Biker Cop Sunnies. +1 empathy but -1 logic. I don't think I want that. Isn't empathy my weakest? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, it's the opposite of what I want. +1 empathy because you feel the streets, but -1 logic because you leave the reason behind. The sign says, "No entry." Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. Isn't that the communism symbol? That's not good. I like this music on this part of the map. Why is it so uplifting? Maybe it's despite the state that I'm in. I am managing to slowly regain a sense of self. Ahead, decades-old concrete defenses. Children play on them now. I break a box to the radio pylon above me. Maybe there's something inside? Alright, well that was disappointing. I was hoping it would be meth. A creaking ahead. A broken axle grinding. God. Banged up fuel canister. I'll take that.
A banged-up motor carriage lies half-submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Elysium Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. Remember the tire tracks in Martinez? This is where they were leading.
This is where the tracks in the plaza were leading to.
It appears to be so.
The lieutenant has a peculiar look in his eyes as he inspects the wreckage. I guess it's because he's an autophile. He loves his car, and to see one in this state must be painful for him. Let's investigate.
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
His eyes never leave the sunken vehicle.
You get a sudden, sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water.
I run my hand over the cold metal.
The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists.
We're standing on ice right now? I don't like that. It's just icy ground.
A single day in the salty seawater would ruin most vehicles, but this one looks worn even in places the salt water hasn't touched it.
What is the make of this motor carriage? Can I see a logo?
The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
What should we do?
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
Great idea. Then we can get the things inside. The joyrider must have left something good inside. Guns, papers, maybe a cool jacket. A joyrider jacket.
How long will it take for the low tide to come in?
I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
Alright, let's wait.